Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome to the Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. Well, the grand occasion has arrived. It is the final. Those kinds of runs in 13 matches. Look at that average. It speaks for itself. Asif Khan is truly the kingpin of the Emirates D10. Right behind him is Abu Dhabi's Mohammad Nadeem. He's had a fabulous tournament in his own rights. 4 half centuries to his name. And most wickets, Mohammad Ajmal of Ajman, the all-rounder, had a fabulous campaign. In fact, 2 Ajman bowlers tied at 13 wickets apiece. Mohammad Ajmal and Ankur Sangwan. Mohammad Irfan unfortunately has been knocked out. Haider Ali, the captain of Sharjah, still has a strong opportunity to get on top of that most wickets leaderboard. Well, all in position, we have Mudassir Ali with the 2 captains and the match official for the toss of the final.
Big match, big toss for the one last time in this tournament. The coin will go up in the air. 2 teams battling against each other for this beautiful trophy. It's D10 finale. Sharjah taking on Abu Dhabi. Men who matter the most. The captain of Sharjah, Haider Ali. Alongside him is the captain of Abu Dhabi, Ali Abid. And most importantly, to oversee the proceedings of this game, is Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. Home team is Sharjah. So Haider will flip the coin and Abid will call.
It is head.
Lucky with the toss, what have you decided?
We are batting first.
Any particular reason?
No, it will be a pressure game if we get to further chase. So we will try to make some good runs, 120, 130. So we will defend.
Abid, the good win against Fujairah in the semi-final. How is the mood in the camp?
Yeah, all players are very confident, and we will give a very good game today.
And are there any changes?
No, we have a same team.
All the best and do well.
Thank you.
Happy to bowl first?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Toss is not in our hand, so if we wanna bowl first or if we wanna bat first, so we will give our 110% because we don't have chance because this is final.
And experience side, if you talk about Sharjah, what kind of total you want to chase here?
Look, pitch is pretty good to bat on, so it's a bit good if we're gonna bowl first because after first innings due coming, so it will be help us as a batting side.
And Haider, what have you done with your side? Are there any changes?
There is no change. We are going with the same squad.
All the best and do well.
Thank you.
So the news from the center is that big toss going in favor of Abu Dhabi and Ali Abid winning the toss and opting to bat first.
Well, there you have it then, the toss of the final. Abu Dhabi get that slight advantage. They have won the toss and elected to bat first. K. Asif alongside me in the comm box to break down the 2 playing 11s. Both have decided to go in unchanged. K. Asif, good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are ready for the big match, the final of Emirates D10 23, powered by FanCode. As you said, that both of the teams, they look in very, very good touch. Talk about Asif Lala on the other side, Alishan Sharfu and Ibrar Shah, the way he's bowling, and on the other side, Uzair Khan and Masood Gurbaz, if the wicketkeeper better, is so good. But I think that if you see and go for the comparison, I think that the Sharjah is slightly favourite for me.
Oh, absolutely. Like we mentioned earlier, they only lost one match in the round robin stage, and that too was an incredible 100 made by Abu Dhabi's Alishan Sharfu, the final fixture of the group stage. That was when Abu Dhabi triumphed over Sharjah. Then, of course, we saw Sharjah sweeping aside Ajman in the semi-final, Abu Dhabi restricting Fujairah from that score of 107.
Well, in the semis, Abdul Ghaffar from the Sharjah, he was the key player, as he was the player of the match. If you talk about his knock, talk about his bowling, everything was perfect. In final, now all the responsibility on Sagar Kalyan and I beg your pardon, Asif Lala, and he must be giving his 100% as he has done so far in the tournament.
More sixes in the tournament, no doubt about it. The kingpin is Asif Khan, 36 maximums in 13 matches. That is almost an average of 3 per game. And Harshit Kaushik, 27 sixes in 13 innings. He had a fabulous tournament in his own right. Mohammad Nadeem and Kamran Atta, Abu Dhabi have 2 representatives in that top 5 most sixes chart. So they are a very explosive batting lineup indeed.
Yeah, as I said, that Asif Lala and then Dawood Fayaz, they all are senior players and they must be giving their 100%. But now when they'll be chasing here, I must say that the chasing is not easy. 2 matches and both of the chasing sides, they struggled.
So here we go then, the 2 teams emerging out in the middle. It is going to be Alishan Sharafu and Rohan Mustafa opening the innings for Abu Dhabi, both capped by the UAE. Both have represented UAE at all levels. Of course, Rohan Mustafa is a living legend of the game, one of the greatest all-rounders the UAE has ever produced. And alongside him is the young hotshot Alishan Sharfu, former UAE under-19 captain. Both will be involved in the ILT20 as well. Rohan Mustafa representing the Desert Vipers, and Alishan Sharfu has made the switch over from the Sharjah Warriors to the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. So very exciting times ahead for everybody involved in the UAE cricket scene, and we're hoping for an absolute cracker of a final. 139 runs in the tournament, incredible strike rate, a century, the only centurion of the Emirates D10 this season, K. Asif.
And right before the finals, right before the semi-finals, it was an absolutely brilliant innings from him. Rohan Mustafa, you should be careful between the wickets. Don't call any and don't take any unnecessary risk. It's a final game, and as Ahmed was praising yourself that you're a top-notch player in UAE, show your skills.
Oh, absolutely. And coming off a duck, like you mentioned, in the semi-final, he ran himself out. He will be desperate to make amends in the big finale itself. Hazrat Luqman, 6 wickets in the tournament, very acceptable economy rate of 10.8 considering he bowls in the power play. His wicket of getting Rahul Chopra is where the semi-final flipped between Sharjah and Ajman.
Well, correct. 9 matches, 6 wickets, and the way he has taken the wicket of Rahul with his change of pace, that was absolutely brilliant. And you could say that was cheeky move from him and smart move actually. So once again, that the conversation is going on between the batters, and
2 very senior umpires in the middle, Mr. Nadeem Anjum and Mr. Imran Munir, will be conducting the final. Of course, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our esteemed and very experienced match referee, will be judging over proceedings. Sharjah and Abu Dhabi playing a D final. It's been a long time since Sharjah got a D title to their name. Of course, Abu Dhabi won the D20 a few months back, but they will certainly bank on that experience of winning a big final, hoping to go all the way tonight as well.
absolutely correct. And here is the fielding positions you could see one fielder at the deep point position and one fielder is outside the circle at deep square leg position for Ali Shan.
Here we go then. The final is underway. Oh, immediately a big full toss from Lukman. And it's given as a no ball to start by umpire Nadeem Anjum. Well, he did step out of his crease, but still the height looked above the acceptable level for me, K. Asif.
Yes, he even umpire the skipper Heather still asking is not happy with this decision. And umpire said it's a no ball, waist height no. Here we look it again.
Yeah,
yes,
that was quite high, even though he was well beyond the crease.
Yes,
I think that is the right decision. So we begin the final with a free hit for Rohan Mustafa. I think he'll enjoy that.
yeah. Let's go. Now the test of the nerves of Lukman. Either he'll go for a slow delivery, a yorker. I think yorker could be a good idea.
Taking a look at the field, there is once again that deep point in position and a deep square leg. So trying to protect the two square boundaries. We know Rohan Mustafa is very good square cutting the ball. And Hazrat Lukman, he will get that swing into his pads, making sure the fielders are in the right position, just telling his square leg and fine leg fielder to get a bit squarer. So Abu Dhabi off to a start without really doing much. Pulled away over mid-wicket. Rohan Mustafa announces himself in the final with a first ball boundary.
Well, that wasn't a good length, not a good line against Rohan Mustafa. He picked up nicely and got his first boundary. Look at this, clearing his front leg. It was a free hit and he was quite ready for this. Nice shot over the mid-wicket and he got some confidence now.
Oh, absolutely. No matter how big a player you are, getting off the mark in a final, getting your first boundary will always settle the butterflies in your stomach. Change in the field. The square leg moves over to mid-wicket and that deep point remains. Fine leg is up, third man is up, mid-off is up, mid-on is up. And he slices it over cover point. It goes one bounce over the rope for 4.
2 consecutive boundaries. Very good start for Abu Dhabi in the final. And yes, they're enjoying. They're whistling actually.
Well, Mohammad Mohsen is certainly up for the final.
Yes.
He was the one who in fact got a 5-wicket haul in the D20 final. Was the player of the match. So he knows all about the big occasion. And that almost went for 6. Even though it's a very big square boundary on the offside.
Good batting from Rohan. Lukman is in trouble. Lukman is in trouble. Again, changes in the fielding. They're making another plan because the previous plan isn't working.
Yeah, they brought the deep point up. And they've got 2 men on the leg side. Straight to the cover point fielder. A bit of a bobble from Zohaib. And that allows them to scamper for a quick single.
Well, coming round the stumps this time, Rohan. And targeting and creating an angle actually. Lukman, that was a better idea after conceded couple of boundaries.
Same field for Alishan Sharfu. Deep point and deep square. There is a hint of swing, but you certainly need to get it right with your line and length to make it effective. I'd like that mid-wicket fielder just to come in a few yards in a catching position. And slammed over cow corner. Alishan. First ball, first legal delivery faced in the final. It's been hit for 6.
Ali Shan joins the party in the final with Rohan. What a tremendous shot that was once again. Poor length. You cannot bowl this delivery without an extra pace. It was a very good shot over the mid-wicket, in fact, for the maximum.
And into the spectators' box as well. Ali Abid, well, he certainly looks relaxed, but there will be some nervous energy even for the very seasoned Abu Dhabi captain. It's a flying start. Picked up towards mid-wicket again. Make it back-to-back 6s.
Sensational start for Abu Dhabi. 23 Still one delivery remaining. 2 sixes, 2 boundaries. Hazrat Luqman is struggling. Same length, same delivery, and you cannot change the result when Alishan is playing there.
Fabulous swivel of the hip there. Stand and deliver, watch and admire. And now Asif Khan with a long conversation with his lead fast bowler. They need to get it right. Abu Dhabi, 23 runs taken in the first over and still one legal delivery to go.
Yeah, you could smile now. The start is good. It's, you could say that an ideal start in the final when both of your key players performing.
Head coach of Team Abu Dhabi looking slightly nervous for sure, but this is a great start. 23 runs taken in the first over itself. Another change in the field, long on and deep mid wicket go out for Alishan. Interesting move. And he's cracked it over the covers. 4-4-1, 6-6-4. 27 runs looted in the first over of the D10 final. Well, what an over for Abu Dhabi. Look at that. It was full, it was swinging away, and he's just caressed it over cover point. Beautifully done by Alishan Sharifu.
Brilliant batting, sensational stuff. So, one no ball, then a boundary again, a single, a maximum, again a maximum, and then last ball went towards over the point boundary. And brilliant batting.
Well, you can see Haider Ali is looking quite concerned. Ali Abid, cool as a cucumber. Shahbaz Ali, another exciting all-rounder, marking out his run-up. Very skillful. We saw that incredible floating power play over he bowled in the semi-final. That really took the game away from Ajman.
Yeah, where he bowled 5 Yorkers in an over. And that's the key. Here, now, once again, their team is in trouble. And I must say, Shahbaz Ali, his economy is okay. The average is high. But even then, the way he bowled in the semi-finals, that was incredible.
Taking a look at the field here for Shahbaz Ali, there is a deep square leg and a deep point in position for Rohan Mustafa. They're very afraid of that square cut he plays so well. Let's see if Shahbaz Ali can get it right. Now, Sharjah need early wickets because both of these batters are looking like they're in the mood for domination in the final.
2.
So there is a widest short third. Fine leg in the circle. Mid-off and mid-on are up. Shahbaz Ali. Swing and a miss from Rohan Mustafa. Yeah, that was there to be hit. You can sense his frustration.
Yeah, even they've taken a feeder towards deep square leg. And the fielder on a deep point, Asif Lala, senior lad, when they're talking, just telling and giving a plan, maybe they could change a plan after first delivery. Yes, they're bringing short mid-wicket. Asif Lala is going there.
You can sense that the intensity level has risen a few degrees here. It's a big final, big bragging rights for both the state teams, Abu Dhabi and Sharjah. It means a lot to all the players. Cracked away over cover point. Rohan Mustafa, stand and deliver.
Well, not a good idea from Shahbaz. Don't bowl him short pitch deliveries outside the off stump. Don't offer him width. Look at this. Well, he was waiting for this delivery. And look at this cracking cut shot for 4 runs.
Absolutely glorious. Rohan Mustafa is in the mood. 13 off 5. Alishan Sharifu has already smashed a couple of big sixes. Looks to be perfect batting conditions. A good toss to win for Abu Dhabi. And Sharjah are under pressure. Swing and a miss again. Well, he's certainly not holding back.
Well, it's better delivery now. And if he could bowl a couple of slow deliveries, maybe good Yorkers.
Well, the first over of the final went for 27 runs, beginning with a no ball. Then Rohan Mustafa clearing that front leg over mid-wicket. This was another clean strike, slicing over cover point. And then this quick single taken. Ali Shan Sharput decided to unleash himself on Hazrat Luqman. Back over length. He read it beautifully and pumped towards cow corner mid-wicket. And then this beautiful slice over the point region. Easy pickings with both fielders set deep on the leg side.
They have set their tone. Oh, more runs, more runs, more runs. Don't bowl these kind of short pitch deliveries. Why you're not correcting yourself?
Well, it pitched outside leg stump, was coming in, and he just came inside the line of the ball. Very smartly adjusted by Rohan, and just hooking it. Just needed to lay bat on it with fine leg up. Easy boundary, easy as you like, for the living legend of UAE. Number 88 is come to the party big time. 17 of 7, 35 runs scored in just 10 legal deliveries.
Very good batting. They've conceded 2 boundaries in this over. Sharjah, Asif Lala, he looks a bit tense talking to his bowlers.
Oh, absolutely. He will be concerned. They're going at almost 18 runs per over. What a way to start the D10 final. Looks like we're in for a big run chase if Abu Dhabi continue in this vein. Round the wicket. Cracked over extra cover. It's a missile going for 6.
Well, the weather is pretty much clear in Ajman, but you could see the rain of 6s and boundaries. This is the final. Cricket at its best. The D10 cricket at its best. Look at once again, this time targeting extra cover region. Stand and deliver. What a powerful strike that was for the maximum. And still, I wonder why he is not bowling a change of pace. Why he's just bowling short pitch deliveries and conceding boundaries.
Well, there it is. It took them 11 deliveries to realize they need to change the pace here. A flying start for Abu Dhabi. 41 for no loss. They are going at more than 20 runs per over. Well, now you can see the smile on Ali Abid's face is getting bigger and wider. He's got the ideal start to the D10 final, K. Asif.
Well, when you see that the batters like Ali Shan and Rohan, both of them, they're firing, they're hitting and putting pressure. The strike rate of both of the players, Ali Shan 400, Rohan almost more than 200. What does it mean that now they could go behind 150?
Well, what does Haider Ali do here? He brings himself onto bowl. And they have taken the floating power play immediately. This is a great move by Abu Dhabi. I love the intent.
Now you could see some stress and pressure in the Sharjah's player. You could see that they're talking to each other. Yes, Haider Ali brought himself the skipper. This over could be really, really important. You should bowl some good deliveries. Maybe get a wicket as well and break the momentum.
Long on and deep mid-wicket in place. A ring field on the offside. Square leg is up. Mid-wicket right on the 30-yard circle. So Haider Ali, one of the outstanding bowlers of the tournament. 12 wickets. Brilliant economy rate as well. Below 9. He's been regularly bowling in the power play as well. And he certainly needs to produce some magic here. Late change in the field. Mid-on has come up. The long off has gone out. So long off and a deep mid-wicket in place. And Ali Shan has smacked it over mid-wicket. One bounce over the rope. 4 runs.
Very good start of the floating power play. Ali Shan was waiting for this kind of flight from Haider. Haider normally he doesn't spin much, but I like his armor deliveries. This time he missed the line. And look at this clock sweep over the mid-wicket for the boundary.
Easy pickings for Ali Shan. Oh, struck on the back leg, big appeal. But it has been refused. Haider Ali cannot believe it. But when he sees the replay, he will realize that was perhaps sliding down the leg side.
Well, Heather, you should be careful. You should be calm. I understand that your pressure. I understand this is a big game, but you should come up with the calm and cool nerves. Look at this delivery. Or might be slightly going towards the leg side.
Yeah, it was perhaps clipping leg at best. And you can see the passions are overflowing. Haider Ali cannot believe it's been turned down.
And I'm telling you that match referee, definitely he's looking this. You cannot argue, dear. You cannot argue. Heather, calm down. Heather, calm down. I'm telling you.
A long animated conversation with the umpire. It's going to be that kind of final. Everybody's on the edge of their nerves.
And yes, match referee is there, Iftikhar Ali, and he's observing.
Well, they are just as hardworking as us, the umpires, the match referees and the scorers. Meanwhile, Rohan Mustafa hit hard, beats the mid off. And that's going to be another boundary. 50 up for Abu Dhabi in just 2.3 overs. Wow.
Wow, that's all happening here at SDM 7 District Mali Cricket Ground, Ajman. It was away from the fielder. He tried, but it was too fast and he couldn't stop that. Another boundary there. Lots of trouble, lots of pressure on Sharjah.
Straight down the ground again. Past the long on. Back-to-back boundaries for Rohan Mustafa.
Here we go. If you are not watching this game, you're missing some action, dear. This is brilliant stuff from Rohan this time. It was a quicker one, but it was in the range and played over the bowler's head. It's going and going.
Well, Sharjah looking flustered. Sharla looking clueless. How did they stop? Oh, that's gone through everybody, including Masood Gurbaz. Buys being conceded.
Ahmed, I think it was with the bat. Oh no, yes, you are correct. Yeah, by given. But you would have to stop each and every run. You'd have to fight till the last delivery. Don't give up. It has started, yet it has started.
Well, Mohammad Mohsen, he is the happiest of the lot. He has to remember, he has to bowl in these conditions as well. There's a lot of dew around. And you know, Sharjah have the likes of Masood Gurbaz, Asif Khan, Dawood Ijaz and Fayaz Ahmed to come. Deep mid wicket goes out, mid on comes into the circle. And there is a deep square leg already in position. And he goes over extra cover. It's got the height. Will clear everybody and skip away for 4 runs. 60 runs scored in the power play overs by Abu Dhabi, going at 20 runs per over. What a flying start to the D10 final. Just back of a length. And so smart of Rohan Mustafa. He didn't drag it towards the leg side. He knew the field was up in the offside ring and just lofted it over. Well, Abu Dhabi, a dream start. Can they continue, K. Asif?
Well, Rohan and Alishan got the momentum in the final on the right time in a big game. Both of them, they're playing so nicely. The current run rate, as Ahmed was selling, 20 runs in an over. The first 3 overs, everyone was looking or watching on the TV or maybe on the FanCode app. They're enjoying this cricket, to be very honest.
Well, we've seen a 150 score in this tournament. We've seen a 160 as well. Can we see a 200? That would be something truly thrilling.
Yeah, if they will play with the same average, 20, yes, they could do.
So the power play overs are gone by. The openers have provided the ideal start. Abdul Ghaffar, player of the match of the semi-final, being thrown the ball. They need to make something happen here, the Sharjah bowlers.
Abdul Ghaffar, once again, skipper Haider Ali brought him. Haider Ali was quite angry in the last over.
Yeah, the nerves can get frayed in a big final. especially when you're off to a bad start. So Abdul Ghaffar, can he change the equation? Can he change the scenario? Smashed over extra cover. Alishan, you beauty.
You cannot change the equation with these kind of deliveries. You'd have to be spot on. You'd have to be correct, accurate. That was an overpitch delivery. Look at the confidence from Alishan. He went down this track and it's a no ball. It's a no ball. There's the real problem with the Sharjah's bowler.
Can you believe it? Let's take a look here. Yes, well over the popping crease. And Alishan may have played the shot of the tournament, inside out, over extra cover. 7 runs off his first ball. How does Abdul Ghaffar bounce back? It's a free hit for Abu Dhabi. Everything is sliding their way so far in the D10 final.
Well, you would have to come up with the variations. This is what I was saying earlier. You're not realizing. Look at see the dew. Oh goodness mate, definitely lots of disturbance for the bowlers.
Free hit pushed out to mid-off, only going to be a dot ball. Good comeback by Ghaffar, but yes, it's like a swimming pool out there. Very tough conditions for the finger spinners in particular. A lot of dew has arrived. It's only about 9:30 p.m. local time.
Yeah, it's like it's raining, to be very honest.
Well, it's raining 4s and 6s,
Yeah.
that is for sure. Ghaffar under pressure. First ball has been dispatched for 6. But thankfully, the power play is done, so he can spread his field. Oh, this has gone straight up. Who's going to take it? It's been put down by Uzair Khan. Well, can you believe it? It is slick conditions out there, and it's another no ball by Abdul Ghaffar. What is happening with Team Sharjah in the D10 final?
Well, I'm quite sure they're under pressure now. Look at this. Oh yes, it's clear overstepping. Alishan wanted to clear the mid-off. It was straight. It should have taken either if it's a no ball or not. Then Sharjahs, they're famous for the drop catches.
I think he might have heard that it was a free hit. Hence, Alishan went through with the shot. So a deep point goes out for Rohan Mustafa facing the free hit. A lot of eagle-eyed spectators witnessing the action. And it's been action-packed. Pulled away by Rohan towards deep mid wicket. It will land in front of the fielder. Only going to be 1 run. The last thing you need in this situation is a run out.
You could see that only 2 deliveries and 10 runs conceded. How could you stop them? Alishan and Rohan, both of them, they're targeting hard, they're targeting powerfully, and they're targeting only maximum and boundary. Yeah, you could dance. Yeah, you could enjoy this.
Well, that is the 7 district squad. Of course, they have the naming rights of the 7 districts Malek Cricket Stadium. Of course, Wahab Hassan, he's having a party all alone. Smashed away towards extra cover. Oh, there's a misfield. Well, everything is going wrong for Sharjah at the moment.
Oh, goodness me. Could you believe it? What's happening? What's happening with Sharjah? Zan, he slipped there and conceded a boundary. Not a convincing effort. Not a convincing effort. It was a straight. Oh, yes. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me.
It's all going wrong for the men in red and black. And you can sense they are under pressure. You can see the anxiety etched on their faces. And this man is absolutely loving it. And why not? 74 for no loss after 3.3 overs. That's gone like a bullet. Alishan Sharifu, you beauty. A smoking cover drive through extra cover. 4 runs.
Ghaffar, you can't do it. Ghaffar bowling length deliveries, over pitch deliveries again. And see, 1-2 steps and play towards extra cover. Beautifully done. Again, everything was perfect. But
What a shot. My goodness, this is breathtaking batting from Abu Dhabi. Zia Mukhtar looking very concerned. You don't need to be. 78 for no loss after 3.4 overs. Cracked away behind point. That's going to be another boundary. Everything Alishan Sharifu hits tonight is turning to gold.
Well, this time he tried to bowl a slower one, but Ali Shan making some room and played towards point. Again, look at this. It was a slow delivery, but timing was perfect. It was a very good cut shot.
Well, even 11 fielders are not going to be enough for the way Alishan Sharifu is batting tonight. 40 of just 12 deliveries. This is a stunning knock. That too in the final. What a player this boy is. And he goes big over long off. Sailing away. Maximum.
Wow, who will stop them? I think nobody. Nobody there. Another very big over. 28 runs conceded. 2 maximum. 3 boundaries. 2 no balls. 88 in 4 overs.
This is incredible. This is D10 at its finest. Alishan Sharifu off the back foot. Over long off. Sailing away for 6. He is only 1 hit away from his 50. Well, Sharjah, they've been hit by a truck all the way from Abu Dhabi. They're going at 22 runs per over. We might even see a double 100 chase here in the D10 final. Alishan Sharifu 46 of 13. Rohan Mustafa 36 of 14. Haider Ali looking lost, looking clueless.
Yes. And now once again, couple of players, they're talking now. And another short meeting done. Shehbaz once again in first over. He has conceded 14 runs in the semi-final. Why he was good, why he was quick, because he was bowling quick Yorkers and perfect Yorkers. The only thing which they could save them, that is the Yorker delivery here.
Rohan Mustafa on the pad, flicked away towards square leg, and it's going to sail away. It's another 6. It's raining 6s in Ajman.
Yes, it's all happening here, SDM dear. This is the final of Emirates D10 2023. The first delivery, look at the poor line, poor length, how easy it was for Rohan, who is in very good touch, and best wrist work once again over the square leg for the maximum.
Both openers now into the 40s. Unbelievable batting. I have rarely seen this kind of clean striking. Swing and a miss. A rare dot ball. I don't even remember the last one.
Well, I think this is the first dot delivery. And the way Rohan and Alishan hitting, dear, calm down. You have done your job now. Look at this. Back of the hand, bit of change of pace. And thanks God, Masood Gurbaz has taken that.
94 for no loss. We're not even through the halfway stage. Mr. Khalaf Bukhatar on the right of your screen, part of the Sharjah Cricket Council, in attendance. Inside edge. Good delivery from Shehbaz Ali. Well, Mr. Khalaf Bukhatar must be very, very concerned. What's going on with his lads in the final?
Yeah, you should bowl a couple of overs with 6-7 runs. Then you could take a comeback in this game.
Well, K. Asif, you say that, but when you have the likes of Mohammad Nadeem, Ali Abid, Naik Mohammed, Kamran Atta, Uzair Basha, you cannot contain all of them.
But do remember that you were the best team of this tournament. You lost only 1 game.
Fourth delivery. Swing and a miss from Rohan. Trying to take another extra run. We've seen him run himself out like that before. No need to take risks. You're absolutely spot on, K. Asif.
3 dot deliveries. But do remember, the run rate is, was that an inside edge, outside edge? No. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Unbelievable excitement here in the D10 final. Zubair Khan looking absolutely relaxed. He will be concerned. Oh, he wants to bat. He's ready to go as well.
Just wait on, dear.
Pulled away towards mid wicket. There should be a fielder. And they're running for two on the throw. It's a long boundary. An easy couple for Rohan Mustafa. Every run is being cheered. And why not? These two have put on a batting masterclass together.
No doubt about it. Rohan on 44, but this over so far better. Just 8 runs conceded in this over. It's the best over so far.
Yeah, we've had a 19, we've had a 27, we've had a 28. So, an 8-run one is certainly good news. Slower delivery, dot delivery. Well, in the end, Shahbaz Ali has done a very good job in his set of 2 overs. None for 22 on the night. Abu Dhabi a 96 for no loss after 5 overs. Double change in the com box. It's Mudassir Ali and Ali Yunus who are now going to cover the next 5 overs. Entertainment.
Thank you, Ahmed and Asif. And if you are in India or rest of the world or in Pakistan or MENA, I hope you are enjoying this live action. Thanks to our broadcast streaming and OTT partners for Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. In India, you can watch us live on FanCode. Rest of the world, Sports Site for Facebook and YouTube, and Maiko for Pakistan and MENA region. What a brilliant start provided by these two coming down the track. Running between the wickets has been excellent. Not only it's about those huge maximums or boundaries for Abu Dhabi. The young and experienced 2 batters out there in the middle. Some dignitaries coming into the stadium. Khalaf Bukhatir, Sharjah Cricket Council head, witnessing this encounter. It's 97 for no loss, 5.11 big hit away from his 50. Rohan Mustafa playing an anchor role throughout this tournament for Abu Dhabi. Cut hard in the air towards deep extra cover, running hard the first run. And rightly sent back by Ali Shan. Just getting carried away. And right time to introduce my co-commentator. For the one last time, we both are going to share the commentary box. It's the final of D10. Welcome, Mr. Ali Yunus. What an excellent start.
Absolutely, I've just loved every bit of this final so far. 12 wickets for Haider Ali, but he's been disappointing where it mattered the most. This is the final. He had to deliver, but he has definitely disappointed us with this line and length, but nothing taking away from this batting. Have a look at that for placement. Fantastic batting continues, and with this extraordinary shot, he brings up his excellent 50 runs. I think he's taken the game away from Sharjah.
The young lad dictating the terms out there in the middle. Take a bow. It's Alishan Sharfu. A magical knock continues here in 76 Malek Cricket Ground. With that boundary, he moves to 50. And Abu Dhabi goes past 100 in just 5.3 overs.
And again, this is even bigger. The biggest of the evening. Fantastic 6 hitting ability this boy has. And does it with some ease. Fantastic clean hitting by Ali Shan.
Good to see he came out with all guns blazing. Shimmy down the track. Look at that command, and with lot of authority he played that shot. Good use of the feet. Not afraid to take on Haider Ali.
The intent is quite clear, and he is getting the results also. Even the edges are going to the boundary. No, just cut off by the fielder. Slowed down in the end, or else it would have definitely gone to the boundary. I think Abu Dhabi has just took Sharjah by surprise. The way they started off, I think winning the toss, batting first, that was the first thing that did right, and that intent they shown. We all were surprised that they have given the strength to Sharjah by making them bowl first, but they had other ideas. They had other plans, and they have executed them.
Keeping it away, shimmy down the track, bowling it away from Alishan Sharfu. Another good over coming in for Abu Dhabi. At the end of over number 6, Rohan Mustafa is on 49. Alishan quickly moves to 60 of just 18. It's Nelson on board.
Mudassir, when was the last time we saw the economy of every bowler over 10? 27 runs were given by Hazrat Luqman. That was the first over of this big final. Shehbaz Ali 2 for 22. He was the most controlled one in this run fest. Haider Ali very expensive, 2 overs 31 runs. Ghaffar 1 over 28 runs without a wicket. Doesn't get any better than this for Abu Dhabi. They have scored 111 in 6 overs, and Sharjah are all over the place. It seems like they're short of plans, they're short of skill. This can happen in a big final. We've seen that even the best of the best can get that pressure, can get to them, can feel the heat, and that's exactly what has happened to Sharjah.
Absolutely, and Abu Dhabi will be thanking for promoting Ali Shan top of the order. What a knock he has played for his team, still out there in the middle, gone bonkers on a rampage, taking the bowlers out of the park.
Yeah, it has been a 6 hitting festival by him. The way he's hitting, this has all been clean hitting. You cannot say this has been slogging. It's proper cricketing shots all around the ground. And he's placed a few beautiful cover drives also. A proper cricketing inning this has been from this boy. I am short of words the way he's played in a big final, taking no pressure of the game. And just brilliant.
Just 20 years old, playing his 4th game of this tournament. Started off a bit shaky with the bat, then scored that mammoth big 103 of just 30 balls. Then the semi-final gave a good start, scoring 31 of just 13 balls. It's all about the consistency, and good to see a youngster performing really well.
Absolutely. In the first inning, actually, I was surprised to see him struggle. The first inning that he played here. But that 100 he scored, I'm sure after that 100, there was no stopping him. That gave him back the form, the rhythm that he was missing. And now he's delivering at the very important time. As we see another bowler being tried. Uzair Khan, 5 wickets. Economy is good one, 9.61 in this format. But can he break the partnership? That's the question. And not just this partnership. They'll have to take at least 2 to 3 quick wickets to make a comeback. Or else it will be already very difficult. But if these two carry on the way they are, I think we might see 180 on the board.
Still 4 overs. Going at a run rate of almost 18. And looking good. These two batters, right hand, left hand combination out there in the middle for Abu Dhabi. Bowling it away from Ali Shan Sharfu. Running hard the first run. A big final, and what a knock he's playing for his team. He has taken that limelight from Rohan Mustafa, not putting that extra pressure on experienced batter Rohan Mustafa. And it's always a positive sign. A youngster performing really well for your team.
Definitely. You have to give the credit to Rohan Mustafa. The way he has contributed in this partnership. It's important that he had a senior member, and the way he supported him, the way he appreciated him after every shot that Ali Shan played. I think he has contributed equally well in this partnership.
One big hit away from his 50. Onto the back foot, running hard the first run. Is there a chance for the second? And with ease, they have taken a second run.
Yeah, they've been all over the place, making so many mistakes in this crunch final. Sharjah side, it was not expected. We thought they might win this one without even having one defeat. But look at that, Abu Dhabi beating them in a round game. And now they're dominating 114 inside 7 overs. He's a happy man, and rightly so, because they're right on top. And if you can get to 180 in a big final, I think you got one hand on the trophy already.
Oh, absolutely. Anything above 160 still, I would say. Abu Dhabi are in favourite, and the trouble continues. Width offered, hit hard over the deep extra cover. And Rohan Mustafa brings up his 50. And they continue to leak those runs. It's a no ball.
Yeah, not the first time a Sharjah bowler has overstepped. It's already a difficult time to bowl, and on top of that, they're bowling those no balls, making it even easier for Rohan. What an inning. 23 deliveries at this age. The hunger is still there. The commitment level is still there. He wants to do well. He wants to win this championship. And I had a word with him earlier before the match started, and he was so committed that he wants to win this championship. And he is delivering from the very first delivery, dominating. Free hit. Again, heave towards onside. Is it in the gap? No, not quite finding the gap. A red single run, I would say now.
That to a free hit delivery, and they have got just a single. Known as a fighter here in UAE domestic circuit, got an opportunity to play for Abu Dhabi, and he's making the difference. You need someone like Rohan Mustafa on your side who can fight for your team and who can show other players how to fight, how to come out with flying colors in the crunch situation. A brilliant knock we are witnessing. Still they are struggling to find the first wicket here.
Absolutely. What a fine character in the game. You need characters, and he's definitely one. Outside the off-stump width, given just one more run. I just loved his commitment level. I know sometimes we all thought maybe he's been over-aggressive, but that's what he does. He himself always gives 100%, and then he expects others around him, these youngsters, to give 100%. They've got some support. They've been entertained. They're a happy camp. Abu Dhabi, why not? They're 121, well on their way to even win this one. I can probably sense it from here that with this total, another 3.2 overs to go, it's trouble for Sharjah.
And Abu Dhabi is the only team in this tournament who has defeated Sharjah. They have lost only one game coming into this final. Sharjah coming into Rohan Mustafa, running hard the first run, and good effort coming from the fielder in the deep.
Yeah, even it's not been power hitting in this over. Still, they've managed to take 10 runs. So you can tell how easy the run scoring have been for these two. They're finding the gaps. They're running in well. They're finding those, placing well these deliveries. God, it has been one entertainment in this first inning of this big final.
Yet to come in this batting lineup is Kamran Atta, the wicket-keeper batter. Good to see they are enjoying this game. The final time in this over, goes straight over the bowler, connects well, and he drops. There was an opportunity. Shahbaz Ali, the culprit at long off. Ali Shan survives.
Nothing, absolutely nothing going their way. The fielders are not catching it. The bowlers are bowling no balls. The batters are hitting them all over the park. It's just all Abu Dhabi in this big final. 7 overs gone, 128 for none. Maybe they're just waiting to check the boundary, but it did land way outside the boundary, though. This has to be a 6. Pretty easy decision for the third umpire. The 6-sitting festival continues. Rohan Mustafa has been brilliant. He supported Ali Shan like no other would have done. He's been very aggressive from the very first delivery, playing every delivery on merit. There has been no slogging, just clean hitting. May it be a spinner, may it be a fast bowler. He's dealt with them with some power. And that stroke making, using the wrist perfectly, placing the deliveries, giving himself room. All sorts of shots we've seen in this inning. It's been simply magnificent.
Absolutely, and it's always pleasing. Someone like Rohan Mustafa fighting hard for his team, still delivering the big platform. This is the final of D10 2023, the last game of the year, and performing really well, not only with the bat, also with the ball, and he has been very terrific in the field.
Yeah, what a way to end this year. Doesn't get any better than this. In a big final, performing for your team, staying there till the 7th over, making sure that the team gets the start and is continued it. That's the quality. We've seen batters lose their control or momentum after 3 or 4 overs, but this is the quality of both of them, that they've continued, and probably they've got one hand on this beautiful trophy. I can safely say that.
Absolutely, one hand of Rohan Mustafa and the other hand of Ali Shan Shalfu.
For sure.
It's too early. You never know. We have seen a couple of big chases. They have the services of Asif Khan Behruz. A lot depends on him. But as of now, Abu Dhabi are the favourites. 128, 10 wickets in hand. 7 overs done. Rohan on 53, Alishan on 68.
Beautiful, beautiful trophy. He must be eyeing on that. Yeah, absolutely. You're 100% correct when you say it is a funny game. It's too early to call. But another 3 overs, Mudassir, they will be looking to get at least 40 to 45 more runs from here on. They should get it with 10 wickets in hand, as you said. And 2 batters well set, quite clear with their intent. And it's not just about them, it's about Sharjah also, the way they are in the field. They just look clueless. And as we say, a lot of haziness, a bit of fog also coming in. The dew has been there. And some innovation done. I wonder why he does that, because he's so pleasing playing straight. Oh, no says, rightly said, on time. And overthrows, not taking it. Not taking everything happening, because it probably came off the bat of the batter, so not taking it.
Good sportsman spirit shown by Ali Shan. As we can hear from that mic stump, he was saying the bat laga.
Yep.
So not going for that extra run. Trying to play over the fine leg, misses the line. Leg bye has been given, and this is where just hitting the toe of the blade of Alishan Sharafu. I think still if they can manage only 30 runs, they'll achieve 160. It's a big target, that too keeping in mind it's a big finale.
More than 30, I tell you, more than 30, because Sharjah side are just too flat at the moment. They're short of ideas. They're not finding that bowler who will break this partnership. Bowlers are bowling no balls. Fielders are not catching it. Just everything happening for Abu Dhabi.
So young Alishan on strike. Is there an edge? And the finger goes up. At last, a brilliant partnership between these two comes to an end. A magical knock from Alishan comes to an end, managing 68 of 22 balls. Some sigh of relief for Luqman and for Sharjah.
Magnificent. You have to say that. We haven't seen a better inning in a big final anywhere you go. But again, that intent was quite clear. He wanted to go big, but way outside the off stump. We must consider very lucky that he's got that edge. Otherwise, the way he was hitting it could have easily gone over extra cover. A fantastic inning, nevertheless. 68 runs of 22 deliveries when the team needed it in a big final. May well be a match-winning inning. It's 129 for 1. Another very, very talented player, Kamran Atta. The numbers back it, 282 runs. Strike rate, 190. The best of 68, 350s in this tournament. The trouble continues for Sharjah.
Going for 27 runs in his first over. Trying to make a comeback. Got better of Alishan. It's Kamran Atta on strike. A low full toss. And no chance for the backward deep point fielder. Off the mark in style.
What do you do? Where do you ball? They keep on coming at you. We all thought maybe breaking that partnership will ease up the situation. But have a look at that for a start. Gentle outside the off stump. As I said, they've been all over the place. They've been short of ideas. They've been bowling full tosses. They've been bowling no balls. There's no innovation. No slow ones. We haven't seen those. It's been just flat.
Was expecting a couple of slower ones. That is the best delivery when you are going for runs. Change of pace. Disguise the batter with your variations. But a low full toss. Off the mark, Kamran with that boundary. Shimmy down the track. Hit hard towards deep extra cover. So just a single has been taken.
Yeah, that's a rare single again. It's all boundaries. It has been so far in this inning. And what a knock. He must be a very proud boy, and that's how he lost his wicket outside the off stump. Length delivery, went after it. The intent was quite clear. Just didn't get that connection. Otherwise, it was there to be hit over extra cover.
And credit should be given to the management as well as the captain, especially to Kamran Atta. Kamran and Rohan Mustafa were opening batters in this tournament. All of a sudden, they have given a chance to a youngster, and he performed really well. Just backing out Rohan Mustafa. Someone disturbing that mark the 30-yard circle.
Even this will not work because the ball is flying over the boundary lines. So no matter where you move that 30-yard circle, it's not helping.
It's a ruthless Rohan Mustafa in the slot sends Hazrat Luqman out of the park one more time.
Yeah, you may put that 30-yard circle anywhere. He'll clear the boundary quite easily. What a fantastic knock. He's just eased up. He makes it look so easy and elegant. It's no slogging, as I said. It's proper cricketing shots. It's talent. It's skill that Rohan Mustafa has.
Absolutely playing a blinder of knock in the big final. Giving something for the photographers here. And good to see after hitting that maximum, he's having a very chill conversation with the wicketkeeper of Sharjah.
Yep, maybe just giving him a few lessons how to hit them clean, how to stay there, how to value the wicket, how to contribute for the team.
Better, much better delivery, keeping it away from Rohan Mustafa. So 12 runs from his second over, a wicket to his name, ends over with a dot delivery. Abu Dhabi in a strong and commanding position, 140 for the loss of one at the end of over number 8. Live coverage thanks to ITW Prodigy in collaboration with the TPT 360 LLC, the production team doing a wonderful job. Live pictures coming from 7 districts Malek cricket ground. And hats off to our production team as well.
2 is the call. Rohan Mustafa running the first one hard and making the second one quite comfortably, putting the pressure on the fielders. That's what we've meant, that Sharjah have just not find that rhythm as a team in this final.
And they are playing as a team. Abu Dhabi running hard for his partner Rohan Mustafa, not being selfish to keep that strike. He's trusting his partner who just came in the previous over, Kamranatha on strike.
Oh, lucky. Lucky, very lucky. But it's just all happening for Abu Dhabi. They've just been all over. Sharjah just not hitting the stumps even. This would have been a very straightforward run out. Kamranatha also amongst the top 5 runs getter. 191 the strike rate. That's the most impressive part. 287 runs he has scored. He's contributed in the success of his team, and that is why they're now in a very strong position in the final. Rohan Mustafa running for everything. They're just running for everything that's coming their way, Mudassir.
This is very important for all the youngsters. Though he's batting on 59, they're running for everything. Every run matters in the final.
Yeah, this is what happens when you show intent. And when you play those sort of shots early on, it just kills the morale of the opponent side. And that has exactly happened to Sharjah. The body language, you can tell they're just waiting for things to happen, as if they're just not in the game. Towards the third boundary, now there is protection, and he makes a fumble too. It's been that sort of an evening for Sharjah, you can tell.
Even the easy ones, some fumble, going for extra runs. So far, it has been a good over, keeping in mind no boundary conceded so far from Uzair Khan.
2 balls still to go, Mudassir. Fingers crossed. Because Kamranatha, we know he's got that potential, he's got that skill in him to hit big. He will definitely go for it. They must be eyeing to 160 to 165 runs. Ball him! Fantastic! Great reply by Uzair Khan. In the block hole. That's how it should be done. But they've been short of ideas. They haven't bowled many Yorkers in this inning. That's why they're struggling.
That extra run helping Sharjah. Block hole onto the off stump, trying to make a room, misses the line completely. And excited, jubilant, the fast bowler Uzair Khan, wicket number 2 going down. Kamranatha managing 9 with the help of a boundary. It's 146 for the loss of 2.
Another man in form, another big hitter, another clean hitter of the ball, another one who scored runs, 367 of them, 450s, 197 the strike rate. Wow, what a performance this by Abu Dhabi. First delivery, he cuts well, there is a fielder. Just one more run, so very, very good over. Under the circumstances, he's bowled a good over and only given away 22 runs in his 2 over. Took 1 wicket, 147 after 9 overs.
If we talk about the most runs, it's Asif Khan for Sharjah, the top of the chart, 465 runs. He has been a lone warrior when it comes to the batting department for Sharjah, taking them single-handedly. If we talk especially about the batting of Sharjah, and for Abu Dhabi, 2 batters in the top 5, one of them out there in the middle, and he'll be on strike. It's Nadeem will be on strike to face the first ball of the last over of this innings. 147 for the loss of 2. How many runs they can add from here? It's a mini battle in the last couple of overs. I think Sharjah getting that edge.
Yeah, maybe a little too late that they're finding that rhythm, but let's see how they finish. That will be important. It's bowling, but it's a no ball. It's a no ball. It's a no ball again. Not the first time they've been penalised. That is pretty ordinary. In fact, poor by Sharjah and Ghaffar.
That to an experienced bowler like Ghaffar, for the 3rd time in this innings, just overstepping, and a good umpiring from Nadeem Anjum, keeping a close eye, though he has got his man of no use because it was a no ball and a free hit. It will be Rohan Mustafa on strike.
Gave away 28 runs in his first over and starting this over with a no ball. He was the player of the match in the semi-final, Mudassir, and look how time changes. We've spoken about days, it's time changes in hours here.
From Hero, I don't want to add something else. It's a free hit, a low full toss, and could not manage any run on this.
Yeah, as you mentioned in the previous over, we can say that they've pulled back a little. The Sharjah side at more 1 point, we all thought that they will be looking to get to 180 quite easily. But few wickets falling, couple of them in the last 3 to 4 overs, not many boundaries being hit. So we can say that they just pulled up a little. Beautiful, beautiful batting. Just timed it, just creamed it over point. Just superb batting.
Excellent. The last couple of overs, he tried to hit hard by staying deep in the crease. Now, change of plan, coming down the track, converting into a low full toss, opening the face of the blade over the point. And with that boundary, Abu Dhabi goes past 150.
That is a king size total already. 153. As Rohan Mustafa looks to go big in the last 4 deliveries of the inning. Outside the off-stump beaten, that's a better delivery. It's a better delivery, better length to ball at.
So a couple of wickets. And the bowlers are doing a pretty good job. They have got Ali Shan, then Kamranatha. And all of a sudden, Rohan Mustafa is finding hard to put the blade on the ball. So far, 6 runs in this over, 3 more deliveries left.
Should be looking to get at least 10 runs out of these 3 deliveries. Rohan Mustafa goes straight, goes handsome, fantastic. 1 bounce and over the ropes.
Slapped hard straight over the bowler. There was no protection at long on, making room. Change of pace, anticipated well on the back foot. Though there was a long on fielder, but managing to put in between long on and long off. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Brilliant batting continues. 67 of 33 deliveries. Super batting. 157. Looking to get to 165. Can they get it? That's the question. The way he is hitting it, they're on their way to get it.
A couple of more deliveries left in this over. A full toss. Play toward deep extra cover. Running hard the first run. And look at that running between the wickets. Ah, brilliant, excellent. Came in. The ball 1 of this innings. Still running hard. We need to give full marks for his fitness.
Absolutely. And commitment level. Both. Look at that. Ran the first one real hard, knowing that there is an opportunity to get the second one. Putting the pressure on the fielder. And in the end, doing it with some ease. Fantastic. Extraordinary batting. The last delivery. Oh, wow. Again. Over extra cover. No chance for the fielder. So boundary to finish this inning. It's just been fantastic by Abu Dhabi. Rohan Mustafa stayed till the end. Made sure they get to 160 plus. And they've done it in some style with that drive over extra cover. I've never seen anything like that before. It has been proper cricket shots. Every shot even. There have been no slugging. It has been proper batting. And they just dominated this inning. And Sharjah are way behind in this game now.
16 runs leaked in the final over, and look at that figure of Ghaffar, 2 overs 43. So running Mustafa, ruthless Mustafa, the Rohan Mustafa for Abu Dhabi. One more time, playing a blinder of a knock in the big game, winning the toss and opting to bat first. It was the young lad Alishan Sharfu who started off brilliantly, managing quick 68 of 22 balls. He had a very good partnership with Rohan Mustafa. Rohan remained unbeaten on 73 of 35 balls. Kamranatha managed 1 boundary for his 9. Nadeem remained unbeaten on 1. 12 extras have been leaked by the bowlers of Sharjah. A mammoth total has been posted in this big final by Abu Dhabi, 163 for the loss of 2 in their allotted 10 overs.
Oh, you don't want to see that as a Sharjah supporter. Look at the economy. 19, 11, 15, 21, 11. Only 2 bowlers getting a wicket each. Hazrat Luqman gave away 38 runs for that 1 wicket. Uzair Khan was probably the pick of the bowlers, we can say. Gave away 22 runs for 1 wicket. 12 extra with so many no balls. Posted that king size total in the big final.
New Year around the corners, and they have gone bonkers here. Rohan Mustafa and Alishan Sharafu. They went after Hazrat Luqman, taking him on a ride in his first over, going for 27 runs. Especially Alishan Sharafu, the young lad, played all over the park, and he got that good company from Rohan Mustafa, the right hand left hand combination, troubling the fast bowlers of Sharjah. This was an excellent pickup shot on the back foot. Then came in Haider Ali, the captain, also going for runs. This was hit hard, no chance for the mid-off fielder, and what a hit, going straight over the bowler. The first 6-7 overs, it was all about these 2 batters taking on the bowlers of Sharjah. A brilliant hitting, a clean hitting, I would say, from Alishan Sharafu, managing those gaps, hitting hard, good use of the feet, going straight over the bowlers. It was all about the maximum and the force from these 2 batters of Abu Dhabi. What a partnership, complementing each other quite well out there in the middle. Rohan Mustafa played a blinder of a knock. It was the first wicket going down of Alishan Sharfu. Then came in Kamranatha, managed a boundary. Then Rohan Mustafa made sure he stayed till the end. This was the second wicket of Kamranatha. And for the couple of overs, they pulled things back in the favor, but in the last over, Rohan Mustafa got 3 boundaries and took Abu Dhabi to 163. This was the last ball sent towards deep extra cover, a couple of bounces, and ends the inning with the flourish. A brilliant knock. This is the final of D10 2023, Sharjah versus Abu Dhabi. We'll dive into a short break. Once we are back, we'll bring you live action and the
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. It is the final between Sharjah and Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi have put on quite a show with the bat. An incredible performance by the openers Ali Shan Sharafu and Rohan Mustafa has put them in a prime position. Ali Shan 68 of just 22 deliveries. Rohan Mustafa coming in undefeated, 73 not out of just 35 balls, and they have powered them to a whopping score of 163 runs in their allotted 10 overs. A brave decision taken by Ali Abid to bat first in the finale, and it has paid off big time. In terms of the bowling, well, Uzair Khan and Shahbaz Ali, the only one with acceptable figures. Everybody else from the Sharjah bowling attack was taken to the cleaners. Abdul Ghaffar in particular, none for 43 in his 2 overs, was very, very expensive indeed. Well, K. Asif alongside me in the comm box. What an incredible batting show put on by Ali Shan Sharafu and Rohan Mustafa. It is Abu Dhabi's game to lose, I feel.
Well, that's correct. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, once again from STM Ajman Cricket Stadium. And thank you very much for being so kind, Ahmed. And I enjoyed a lot, really a lot with you guys, everyone, with Mudassir Bhai and Rashid Bhai, rest of the, one and only Abid Ibrahim. So I really enjoyed here, and superb job done by the production team as well, to be very honest.
Oh, absolutely. It's truly a team effort. ITW and Prodigy and TPT 360 combining to bring these live visuals. They've been part and parcel of the D series right from its inception. And once again, we're in for a crackerjack of a final here. It's all on this man, Asif Khan. 450 plus runs in the tournament. He has to fire. There is no other option for Sharjah, K. Asif.
Yes, sir. He would have to do something special, as he has done so many times. This is what you were telling me during the break, that this guy, immense, abilities, full of energy, and everyone is looking once again to see his miraculous innings, isn't it?
Well, it's going to be Mohammad Mohsin, as per usual, with the new ball in hand for Abu Dhabi. Tall, lanky fast bowler, has a lot of pace, can swing the ball into the right-handers. Taking a look at the field, well, they've taken the square leg and mid-wicket back immediately for Asif Khan. That is the reputation that he carries with him. There you can see the ring field on the offside, fine leg in the circle, mid-off, mid-on in the circle, and the third man very square, but inside the 30-yard ring. Target of 164 for Sharjah. Can they pull off the run chase of a lifetime in the Emirates D10 final? Here we go. Picked up towards square leg immediately. 4 runs, Asif Khan.
That was in a good length against Asif Khan. And he flicked so nicely. Start with a bang, with a boundary.
There is a lot of dew sitting on the outfield of the 7 districts Malek Cricket Stadium. It will assist the batters. No matter how well Abu Dhabi have played, Sharjah know they have a chance if this man fires one more time tonight.
One more time tonight. These are the words from Ahmed. And definitely, Ahmed, you've been watching and commentating in D series for a long time. And according to your stats, this guy has been phenomenal while chasing as well.
Oh, absolutely. And he's a man for the big occasion. He enjoys the spotlight. He enjoys that pressure. Hit in the air. This could be a chance. Mid-wicket. Has taken it. It is Rohan Mustafa who takes the catch. And look at the celebrations from Abu Dhabi. They know they have caught the big fish.
Oh, goodness me. Asif Lala. Heather, the skipper. He definitely looks so tense. Asif Lala, what you have done there. All the eyes were on your bat.
And Rohan Mustafa wanted to be at that deep mid-wicket position. He wanted to be the man to take the pressure catch. Banged in by Mohsin, trying to pull off the front foot. Even then it almost carried A bit of a bobble, but Rohan Mustafa on the third time of asking has held it, and Mohammad Mohsin's joy is unconfined. They're already celebrating like they've won the final. Heartbreak for Asif Khan, and maybe heartbreak for Sharjah. K. Asif.
Yeah, rightly said that. Now they're looking pretty much relaxed because they've taken a very, very important and big wicket. Mohsin was the bowler, and Mohsin has taken an all-important wicket there. The new man in. Zohaib. Now you got an opportunity if Asif Lala is not there. You have a chance to prove yourself that you could do. And a very good start, an ideal start for Abu Dhabi in bowling as well. With the bat, they were bang. It's straight or no? No, couple of bounces and a boundary. So good shot.
Well, offering width to the left-hander, you know he's going to throw the kitchen sink at that one. Short and wide and cracked away over point. A positive start for Zohaib.
This time, a bit of width offered and he played over the point for a boundary. 2 boundaries in first over, but 1 wicket. A diamond wicket for Abu Dhabi.
I think if there is something more precious than a diamond, that is the value of Asif Khan's wicket. There is a deep third who's a bit square, and a deep square leg in position for Mohammad Zohaib. Can he click tonight? Swing and a miss. Trying to swing from the crease. That's not a good idea against the pace of Mohsin.
Yeah, there was no connection with the bat and pad. He was clearing his leg. Might be he was trying to target mid-wicket area, but the ball was quick, fast, good bowling, good line, good length. Very good start from Mohsin.
Mohammad Zohaib, we've seen him produce some big hits throughout the D10. Started the tournament with a bang, with a half century and a player of the match performance. Can he conclude it with one? Drilled through extra cover. Nobody moved. 4 runs.
Very good shot. This is better idea. Play with the straight bat. Play on the merit. You could get some runs. It was into the gaps. And 4 more for Zohaib. Look at this. It was better connection this time. Timing was brilliant. And he got another boundary.
There will be runs on offer on this wicket. But you have to keep going for 60 balls non-stop. That is the name of the game. Haider Ali, well, his bowlers had a no-show in very tough dewy conditions. Now his batters have to stand up and be counted. Flicked in the air. Finds the gap towards wideish mid-on. There will be a couple. Masood Gurbaz herring through, urging Mohammad Zohaib on.
Well, Asif Lala isn't happy. What he is complaining actually, he wanted to go for a hook shot. It was top edge, didn't get proper connection. Rohan in the second attempt. Yes, jubilation, because they know the price of the wicket. Asif Lala.
So it's 14 for 1 after the first over. Well, Asif Khan, some days you're the top of the pops and sometimes you have to return to the dugout earlier than you would have liked. It reminds me of the 2003 World Cup final, Sachin Tendulkar pulling and out to Glenn McGrath in that massive chase of 360. Ibrar Shah into the attack. Masood Gurbaz drop and run into the covers for a single. His feet are moving quite nicely already.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was the first over of Glenn McGrath. Yes, he scored a boundary earlier on, Sachin Tendulkar.
And that is, of course, the 7 districts team. And now there's some wonderful news. The 7 districts have officially taken over complete ownership of this wonderful facility. And now it is known as the STSC, 7 Districts Sports Club, led by that man, the tall lad in the middle, Mr. Mohammed Haider. Runs a wonderful cricket team, 2 cricket teams. There's a seniors and a juniors. And now they have taken over complete control, complete ownership of the what was formerly known as the 7 Districts Malek Cricket Stadium. Now it is known as the 7 Districts Sports Club.
Well done, guys. You guys are doing brilliant job. The management of this sports club should be applauded, and they have given a wonderful facility for the cricket in UAE.
Oh, absolutely. World-class stadia, 2 ovals in fact, next to each other. So you can have non-stop cricket 24/7. Full delivery pushed out towards mid-off. We've seen Ibrar Shah with those block hold Yorkers. He has been absolutely unplayable.
Yes, that's the key, and that was the intent missing in the bowlers of Sharjah. They didn't bowl Yorkers early on. They were bowling short pitch deliveries or length deliveries. Rohan played nicely. Ali Shan was top notch with the bat just because of some poor bowling of the Sharjah bowlers. You guys are sad? Don't be. Still matches remaining. Still matches remaining.
They look very, very concerned indeed. Drilled through the covers. Masood Gurbaz with a searing boundary.
Well, that was a very good shot. Couple of steps, yes, taken and reaches the range of the ball. Look at this. And targeted extra cover area. Brilliant.
That was a carbon copy of his elder brother Rahmanullah. Made a stunning 100 versus UAE last night. Can the younger brother produce some heroics in the D10 final? A positive start. Striking the ball clean. Well, a lot of extra bounce, and that has flown over the keeper. Waiting for the umpire's signal. And it is given as 4 byes.
Well, Masood Gurbaz, I beg your pardon, he was asking for the wide delivery. That wasn't with the bat. Oh, goodness me. Very tough call, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not particularly tall. And maybe because of that jump in the air, the leg umpire felt that it was below helmet height. But you need some quick runs in the 2 overs of power play. Masood Gurbaz is providing them alongside Mohammad Zohaib. No change in the field. Right in the block hole. Beautifully bowled by Ibrar Shah. And will only be a single.
So that's the key. After a wayward delivery, he bowled a Yorker. And batter Masood Gurbaz wasn't able to do time well. So this is the learning process for the youngsters who are watching this game in shorter format, T10, T20, maybe the death overs in one day. You should try to bowl Yorkers, and you should be perfect, and you should go for the drills during the net sessions.
So the 2 overs of power play, the mandatory power play, have been completed. Sharjah are 25 for 1. They need 139 in the next 48 balls, 8 overs. Required run rate is 17.4 K. Asif. Can it be done?
Yeah, mathematically it can be done, yeah.
Well, there's no 2 ways about it. They have taken the floating power play immediately. It's a good move. You have to go hard right here, right now. There's no point holding back.
Yes, of course. Just go, try to attack, do your best, And after losing an important wicket, now these two batters have a chance to prove themselves.
Mohammad Mohsin will bowl in the floating power play. Picked up towards square leg. And taken by Naik Mohammed. Mohammad Mohsin with the second wicket. Masood Gurbaz is gone.
And coach is happy after a long time. Yes. Do you remember during the batting of Abu Dhabi, Mohsin was enjoying. He was dancing even in the dugout. And when you are enjoying, not taking pressure, you deliver as he is delivering. Again, a good delivery, creating an angle. And he has taken a fielder there. The plan was to push the Gurbaz to play this kind of shot. And he has done the mistake. Straight to the fielder. But no mistake made from the Naik Mohammed. Another wicket. Masood Gurbaz departs.
Sharjah are up against it in the D10 final. 25 for 2. New batter coming in is the elegant left-hander Fayaz Ahmed. So 2 southpaws at the crease. Well, Fayaz Ahmed has been in wonderful touch throughout the D10 this season. Can he produce some heroics in the D10 final?
You should ask this question. You should ask this question that could he hit some massive sixes in the floating power play in the remaining 5 deliveries? This is the question.
Well, he's a brilliant player of fast bowling. In fact, he was first-class teammates with the Rawalpindi Express Shoaib Akhtar. So he knows how to play the best of the best. Let's see if Fayaz Ahmed, cool, calm, collected. It never feels like he is under any stress whatsoever at the crease.
You should be calm with your nerves, but you shouldn't be calm with your bat.
Oh, swing and a miss. A lot of movement here for Mohammad Mohsin.
Well, that's a very good that he is coming up and he's creating an angle. Either the right-handed batsman or the left-handed batsman. Masood Gurbaz departs. He made a plan, as you were discussing, that it was simple. That they have taken a fielder on the deep square leg and bowled in that area where Masood Gurbaz went for a flick shot but didn't time well.
Yeah, he does look disappointed. Was striking the ball well. Just the match situation calls for all kinds of shots. Trying to pull, but straight to deep mid-wicket, shy at the stumps. Well, Mohammad Zohaib, you need to be careful running on the side of the pitch. It's very slippery out there.
Yeah, that's right. Ibrar was the fielder. And this is what I was asking. Fayaz wanted to hit over the mid-wicket. Why didn't try to play over the extra cover? But of course he's under pressure. They want runs. And that's why desperately they're looking to get some big shots.
Mohsin bowling to Fayaz Ahmed. He sliced it over the covers. The ball will plug and just about settle into the skirting. 4 runs for Sharjah.
Well, they require these kinds of shots. Mohsin is bowling so nicely. Yes, this is floating power play. And again, it was a bit of change in the line from the Mohsin and got the punishment. Though Fayaz is a dangerous batsman, as you said, but it's plenty to go. Plenty to go.
135 runs needed in 7.2 overs. If Sharjah can pull this off, this will go down in history, that's for sure. Very short delivery. And it will be a wide. Yes, Mohsin, he was flirting with that bouncer length, bouncer restriction a few too many times. And this time the umpires have called him out for it.
Yeah, that was a good call from umpire. Clearly, it's a wide delivery. Going over the shoulders. Though He wanted to hit that towards square leg and asking after that.
Maybe if you were sitting on my shoulders, K. Asif, we could have reached it together. Down the leg side. The one thing you do not want to do is give extras in a big run chase.
Well, you know that this run chase is just like a Mount Everest for Sharjah. Why you are taking pressure? They're under pressure. You just bowl wicket to wicket the way you are bowling, and you have bowled a couple of overs.
Absolutely. The batters will have to be flawless. They will need to take risks. And with that, you will be in the game. As long as you hold your catches and you don't give them any free runs. Smash through extra cover. Fayaz Ahmed with a glorious boundary.
Well, that's an incredible shot towards extra cover. This is the class actually we were wanted to look. It was once again an over pitch. Look at the timing. Bat and pad. Yeah. Stand and deliver. Good aggression from Fayaz.
They will certainly not go down with a fight. They have too much quality in their squad, Sharjah. A lot of all-rounders to come. Everyone can hit big. They just need a partnership. Heaved towards square leg. Fayaz Ahmed with a massive six.
Wow, that's a very good shot. A maximum followed by boundary. And this is what Ahmed was referring about his class. Look at this, an over pitch delivery. And he picked up so nicely. Went over the square leg. It's huge and maximum.
So at the end of 3 overs of power play, Sharjah are 41 for 2. They need 123 runs in the next 7 overs.
Well, Ahmed, some very good shots from Fayaz, and Sharjah looking to get some more because they have to chase a big total. And Rohan, who was so exciting with the bat, he was so good. You could see fielder, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long gone. So now they don't have a facility of floating power play because they've already taken.
Oh, absolutely. So Sharjah have rolled the dice. Now it's over to Rohan Mustafa to control them. Coming around the wicket. And that has been smashed over extra cover. It's a flat 6 from Mohammad Zohaib.
Well, Zohaib joins the party with his maximum. Yes, they require this spirit. They require some boundaries, maximum. That was a quicker one. Look at the timing. How quickly he picked up. What a hand-eye coordination, and even Kamran Atta is enjoying this.
Well, you have to stand and admire that shot. Brilliant wrist work from Zohaib. And he is that kind of player. If he gets going, he can tear their bowling apart. Right in the block hold. Good response from Rohan. It's only going to be a single. Required run rate, well, K. Asif, 17.12.
They've taken 7 runs on first 2 deliveries. Maybe they could hit a couple of sixes more.
Yeah,
yes, it is possible. It is possible.
That would be a lot of fun. That is for sure. Oh, trying to just scoop that over his shoulder. He knew that slower bouncer would be coming in from Rohan. Nice idea. Couldn't quite execute.
Yeah, this time credit goes to Rohan. That wasn't a quick bouncer. That was a slower one. An idea from the Fayaz that was right.
And smacked over square leg. Fayaz Ahmed is teeing off tonight. Another 6.
They require one more after this. It's 13. I'm just counting. They require 17 runs in an over. And no, doesn't matter if they're making 20, 24. That was the over pitch delivery. Look at this shot. It's going somewhere in other grounds.
The sound it made off the bat, the crack, that was absolutely musical. Fayaz Ahmed, well, he's teed off 20 off 7, 2 boundaries, 2 sixes, 50 up for Sharjah, 54 for 2. Cut away, but couldn't beat the point fielder. And a better throw could have had Zohaib in trouble. That is sloppy from young Ibrar Shah.
Well, Abrar don't take any sorts of pressure. The still game is on for both teams, but even Abu Dhabi, they're in upper hand.
Oh, it's the bouncer again from Rohan. And he's bowled it cleanly as well. Nicely done at the end of 4 overs. Sharjah are 55 for 2. They need 109 runs in the next 6 overs. Required run rate 18.2. Alishan Sharifu with ball in hand. Well, with the bat in hand, he produced a stunning innings. Now he needs to step up. Bowling is fast medium. They've picked up some momentum here, Mohammad Zohaib and Fayaz Ahmed. So Ali Abid needs to break this partnership. K. Asif.
Of course, the way they're playing, they have an ability to hit 3 sixes in an over.
Oh, this has hit towards long on. Just dropping in front of him. And that is poor running between the wickets. They've only taken 1 run.
Well, Fayaz isn't happy for this. And I think that Zohaib wants a strike. And he wants to hit, as he hit a couple of very good hits, even over the extra cover. That was a stunner. He looks really confident. I like his timing. And yes, the families, they're enjoying the final of Emirates D10.
Spliced in the air. But deep square leg is right on the edge of the boundary. No way he could get to that one. Zohaib is on 18 off 9. Make that 19 off 10. But now that the field is spread, you have some experienced bowlers operating in Rohan Mustafa and Alishan Sharifu.
Well, Alishan, as you said, he was incredible with the bat. And with the ball, he would have to bowl like this. Some yorkers, some slow deliveries. Because singles, they won't harm you, dear.
Oh, absolutely. And 1 quiet over will make that equation very, very difficult indeed. Required run rate already up to 19.3 for Sharjah. Mohammad Zohaib, he needs to hit a 6. They need 1 in every over. Slow delivery, and he's left it alone. And that's a dot ball.
Well, that's the difference between these two teams' bowlers. The Sharjah's bowlers, they were not bowling any sort of slow deliveries, yorkers. Look at this. Wow, very good delivery. Excellent piece of bowling from Alishan.
The value of experience, the value of skill from Alishan. Slower ball, toe end of the bat. And just dropping between the extra and cover sweeper. This could be a game-changing over here, K. Asif.
Yeah. I like his energy, to be very honest. With the bat, as I said, he was absolutely amazing. And with the ball, the way he bowled a couple of slow deliveries, unbelievable. Good all-round performance so far from this youngster.
Required run rate now gone above 20. 105 needed in 31 balls. Struck on the pads, but clearly pitching outside leg. Good luck with that one, Alishan. But you have bowled a brilliant over. Only singles. 60 for 2 at the halfway stage are Sharjah. And this match is slowly but surely running away from them. 104 needed. 105 needed in the next 5 overs.
Rohan will bowl his second over. He conceded a couple of maximum in the first over, but he looks confident. And things getting difficult for Sharjah. It's high in the air. Who wants it? Who wants it? Oh, drop chance. Come on, dear. Don't take pressure. And I've been joined by my senior pro, Mudassir Ali. Very welcome, very warm welcome, Mudassir bhai.
Good evening, Asif, and good evening to all of our viewers. The final of D10 2023. There was a chance. It was miles up in the air. A lot of ground covered by Naik Mohammed. Should have been taken at this level. Rohan Mustafa not happy with that of a straightaway change in the field we are seeing from Rohan Mustafa. Though they are in a strong position. Contributing with the ball. Struggling Sharjah as of now. They need 1 or 2 big overs. Played inside out. Chased by the fielder. But 4 runs for Zohaib and much needed boundary for Sharjah.
This time it was a quicker one, but it was in the range of Zohaib. He timed well towards extra cover region. Even fielder was on the D point position. It was a long chase for him. A welcome boundary, but they require at least 2-3 maximums in an over.
Absolutely. It's not easy to take on Rohan Mustafa, as we have seen throughout the tournament. The way he is bowling, not leaking too many runs in the semi-final, came at a difficult point of time. Delivered 2 overs, going for just 13 and a wicket to his name. Is left-hander Fayaz on strike, trying to go big. No pace offered. Smart piece of bowling with each and every ball passing by. They're inching closer towards the championship.
Yes, some superb piece of batting from Rohan. And now with the ball, he's bowling really well. Really good delivery. These singles won't harm. And they don't mind if you're taking singles. It looks now really, really difficult for Sharjah. If you see the equation, there's a down the leg side. There is no need to bowl these kind of deliveries.
It has been his surprise delivery. No batter could connect on that surprise delivery. One more time. Connects in the air. Just falling short of the fielder. Back of length. A new delivery he has developed. A good over, a tight over comes to an end. So 6 overs done, 70 for the loss of 2. Zohaib batting on 28 and Fayaz Ahmed on 25. Rohan Mustafa completing his quota of 2 overs, going for 25. Wicketless. And Alishan Sharfu giving away just 4 runs in his single over so far. He bowled. It has been a one-way traffic, Asif. Winning the toss and opting to bat first. A positive approach taken by the captain of Abu Dhabi, Ali Abid, straight away opting to bat first, and he knows if they can post a good total, he has that bowling department where they can restrict any team on a given day.
And with the ball, they have taken diamond wicket of Asif Lala in a very first over. And I think that was the turning moment for Sharjah, because they were under pressure already. And then the rest of the batters, they were not able to play some thrilling innings. Still, 4-6 is required in an over. 24 runs.
In comes Zubair, a low full toss, a hammer towards deep mid-wicket, one bounce to the hands of Zia Mukhtar. A good throw coming in towards the wicket keeper. But slowly the match is slipping out of the hands of Sharjah. 93 needed in 3.5 overs.
24.26 even. Now it's getting higher. It's getting higher. Well, Mudassir Ali a senior pro, you've been covering this cricket for so long. Have you seen these kind of performances from Sharjah? They're such a very good team, and throughout the tournament they remained superb. But in the final, destruction.
One of the bad days they are having in this tournament, that too in that final. The only team to defeat Abu Dhabi in this tournament in the league stage was, in fact, Sharjah, losing to Abu Dhabi in this tournament, in the league game. And the big match, the final, yet again Abu Dhabi dominating. Played inside out, just clearing that fielder, and a boundary. So boundaries are coming from the blade of Zohaib, slight fuller, and full advantage taken.
Well, I think some bearish faces are telling the stories of Sharjah. Even after hitting this boundary, Zohaib doesn't look confident. He knows that the asking grade is really high. They require sixes. Even boundaries will never help them.
Oh, absolutely. And you're talking about Maximum going down on one knee, and did he clear the fielder? And he drops. There was a chance. A good looking shot, a much needed Maximum.
Yeah, they require these kind of shots. But at least 4 in and over. That was a flighted one, and he connected so well. 83 for 2, Sharjah. This is 7th over in progress.
They gave plenty of runs in the first inning, and what a comeback. Going for a boundary, then a Maximum. Then a quicker delivery, trying to make a room and go big. Misses the line completely. And hitting the leg stick. Zubair, yet again, getting a wicket in his first over. A decent partnership comes to an end.
Yes, that was good partnership between these two. Mohammad Zohaib made 39 on 19 deliveries, 2 Maximum for him. $83 for 3.
What a tournament we have witnessed at the end of the year 2023 coming to an end. And Abu Dhabi, who worked really hard for the last 3 seasons, if we talk about D series, they have got Rohan Mustafa, and slowly we have seen the transformation of this team. They won that D20 tournament in Dubai a couple of months ago. Now looking good to lift D10 trophy for the first time in their history. It's a Ramazan comes into bowl. It's Fayaz on strike, connects well. It was in the slot, fighting a lone battle out there in the middle for Sharjah.
Well, it was a good shot. Good start of the over. Fayaz, could you hit of the over? Fayaz, could you hit 3 more sixes in an over? Then hopes will be alive. Otherwise, it will be really, really difficult.
Batting at a strike rate of more than 200, moves to 33 of 16 balls with the help of 3 sixes and couple of maximums. Sharjah need another 75 in 2.5 over. Looking good out there in the middle. Coming around the wicket. And no ball has given. The new batter has an advantage here. It's Uzair Khan who will be facing Ramazan. He has that free license to go after the bowler.
The extras were the clear difference between Abu Dhabi and Sharjah. The Sharjah bowlers, they bowled so many no balls, wide deliveries, and the good thing from the Abu Dhabi bowlers, so far they have controlled over it.
Absolutely. So many positives, I would say. Not only they have got that boundaries or maximum, the running between the wickets has been excellent. Rohan Mustafa running hard. Alongside him was Ali Shan. So it's a free hit delivery. Nicely managed. Put beyond the reach of short third man. So the free hit going for 4 runs.
4 valuable runs. And the new batter, it was outside the off-stump delivery, Uzair Khan. Why they didn't send Ghaffar? It could be a good choice. Though things are really, really difficult. But in the semis, he played a very good knock.
It's Uzair Khan, the new batter, who was off the mark with that boundary. Making room in the block hole, running hard the first run. But Fayyaz not interested. An ordinary piece of running between the wickets.
I have observed that Fayaz, he doesn't look interested to take the second one. Since the start of his innings, he just concentrates on the boundaries and the maximum. Yes, according to the equation that the asking rate is 25 from last 16 deliveries.
69 needed of 16 balls. It's Fayyaz on strike. And good looking shot, making room, goes over the fine leg fielder. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Yeah, that was towards down the leg side, and Fayaz played this paddle sweep for a boundary, and Sharjah completed their 100 in 7.4 overs. Still 63 to win.
Some extraordinary batting we have witnessed in the first innings. Some extraordinary batting in the first innings from Abu Dhabi. So 100 for the loss of 3. One more time, trying to play that scoop shot, not interested. There was a chance at the non-striker end. Kamranata choosing a wrong end. Not interested. Fayyaz to take that single. But talking about that first innings, brilliant batting from Alishan Sharfu and Rohan Mustafa laid that foundation. And it's never easy after posting 163 for the opposition to go out and chase the total. You need some miraculous innings from one of your top order batter. It was all expected from Asif Khan Behrooz, but he went out cheap, scoring a boundary. A good catch taken by Rohan Mustafa. After that, they struggled to get those quick runs. Thanks to Fayyaz still out there in the middle, getting some team towards their respectable total. So a single has been taken.
Yes, rightly said that the Sharjah, they were relying on Asif Lala, as you said, and it's over number 8 completed. 10143.
Thanks to our broadcast and streaming OTT partners. If you are in India, you can watch us live on FanCode app, and for rest of the world, you can log into Facebook and YouTube and type in Sports Eye. And for rest of the world, in fact, for Pakistan and MENA region fans, you can download MyCo app. It's an ITW Prod-G and TPT 360 LLC. The pictures coming live from 7 District Sports Club, Ajman. So left arm orthodox, it will be Zubair. He He bowled a brilliant over in the semi-final, getting 2 wickets. Now bowling his second over. A single has been taken on the very first ball. This is what matters, and it reminds me of the recently concluded World Cup. India dominating, but when it matters, they just could not go beyond Australia to lift the trophy. Nothing to take away from Sharjah. They played really well throughout this tournament. It's just one bad day, and I feel for them.
And yes, of course, just because of some poor bowling. And I must say that throughout the tournament, they remain poor with the fielding as well. If you see the ratio of the drop catches, I think Sharjah is on the top.
Using the race goes towards a deep square leg, fumble, and going for that second run. And at this other end, if we talk about Abu Dhabi, they started off well. In the middle of the tournament, they lost that momentum. They lost back-to-back games, and all of a sudden, they made some changes in their batting lineup. They pushed Kamranatha at number 1. They got Alishan Sharfu, the youngster, at top of the order. And he delivered for his team, started the tournament with 5 runs, then a big 100, 103, then scoring quick 31 of 13 deliveries against Fujairah in the semi-final. Now he belted Sharjah. He scored 68 quick runs in just 22 balls.
Well, that's the phenomenal performance from this youngster, this young lad. And down the track, but will it clear the fans? No, we were just praising about their efforts of fielding. Now they're just enjoying. I could understand, but you should take these kind of catches.
It could have been different if the equation was 10 balls, 15 runs, something like that. Yeah. The keeper could have gone bonkers on this fielder. One time, second juggle, and goes away from the reach of the fielder. Sticking to that fuller towards leg stump, and easy picking using the wrist, plays between long on and deep mid wicket, but it's too late for Sharjah. Fighting it hard, but nowhere near the target of 164. So Zubair bowling his second over, the final over of this edition for him. High in the air, is there a chance for Mirza? And this time he has taken, but just crossing that rope, a maximum. What have you done, Mirza?
Yeah, everyone is enjoying now. That was the last delivery, a big hit. Mirza, he caught, but he crossed the ropes, and it's a maximum. So 9 overs completed, 117 for 3.
So the final over of this game, runs in the bowler and some Caribbean flavor coming in. Standing firm in the crease, Fayaz Ahmed lifting his front leg and manages a boundary.
Well, so you were discussing earlier about the India's team. They were so good throughout the tournament, so the World Cup. In the last game, Australia did a phenomenal job. And same thing which we were witnessing from the Sharjah. So the tournament, they were playing amazing cricket. But here in the final, they lost the confidence, they lost the momentum. 121. This is the last over.
And it's Ibrar Shah, one of the best finds, I would say, for Abu Dhabi when it comes to the fast bowling department. He gave away just 9 runs in the semi-final, bowling his quota of 2 overs against Fujairah. Now looking good, wicketless, but what matters in the shorter format is the economy, not leaking those runs. Fayaz Ahmed, and hard-fought battle for him, 23 balls for his 45. Sharjah 121 for the loss of 3 in 9.2 overs. So a single has been taken towards that long-on region.
Yeah. So a very good victory for Abu Dhabi. I must say they've done brilliant job with the bat. After winning the toss, their skipper decided to bat first, and I must say a very good decision that was from the management.
A positive approach, especially keeping in mind that you are playing a final, and it's always a good idea. Don't think about the surface. It's a big game. Post good total. Keep something for your bowlers, because it's always tough in the big games when you come out chasing a total of 100, even 120 or 130. It won't be easy.
That's correct, and definitely they're enjoying these moments. They want to catch all these action in their mobile, and is it done, or still a couple of deliveries remaining?
I think one more delivery left in this match, I would say. A dominating performance. A new golden page will be written in the history of Abu Dhabi cricket. For the first time, they'll be lifting this D10 trophy. Final ball. And there you go, the celebrations for men in yellow. Ibrar Shah, he bowled really well, and Rohan Mustafa, number 88, leading from the front. The fighter, he showed them the path towards the championship. They know the importance of this victory. Alishan Sharfu, the young lad, delivered for him in the big final, scoring quick 68. And they deserve to be the champions of 2023 D10 edition, Asif.
Yes, rightly said. They're enjoying. Yes, these are your moments, dear. Enjoy, guys. They're chanting slogans, dancing. Of course, these are the best moments, historical moments for them.
A brilliant tournament for them. They worked hard, and a happy coach. He deserves all the credit, the way he managed these boys. And Rohan Mustafa, one more time, he's showing everyone his worth. They believed in him, and he delivered for Abu Dhabi. They were unlucky in D50. They tried their best, but in shorter format, the men in yellow were brilliant. The only team this season who defeated Sharjah couple of times. The first time was in the league stage, and they defeated them one more time in the big game, the big final. A brilliant captaincy from Ali Abid. He was short of runs, but he delivered for his team in the semi-final, scoring valuable 36. And this man, he deserves the credit. The management of Abu Dhabi, they trusted them. They stick to the core for past 3 years. They made couple of changes, and it went in their favor. So at last, a big victory. They are the champions of D10 2023. Sharjah chasing the target of 164. They had an ordinary start. Asif and Masood were back in the hut quickly. Then the partnership came in, but it was too much for Fayaz and Zohaib to go after that 164. The bowlers doing a pretty good job. Ali Shan bowled really well. 9 extras have been considered. Fayaz remained unbeaten on 47, and Uzair Khan managing quick 19, but not helping the cause of the team. It was A massive total on board posted by Abu Dhabi, and they won this game with a margin of 39 runs.
Yes, it's a huge victory in the final. When we talk about the Asif Lala, he departs early, and rest of the batters, they were not able to perform well. If you talk about the bowling, yes, some phenomenal performances, especially Mohsin. He was very good. He took early on the wicket, a key wicket, and then if you talk about Mohammad Zubair Khan, he bowled 2 overs and he has taken a wicket. Very good and brilliant performance with the ball as well.
And let's see the highlights of this final. Asif Khan started with the boundary, then came this bumper. It was miles up in the air, calm as composed. Rohan Mustafa, slight fumble but recovers well. The big wicket going down for Sharjah. Then Zohaib came in, he struck a couple of boundaries. He got some support from Gurbaz. Then Gurbaz trying to go big, he was caught in the deep. An excellent catch taken by Naik Mohammed. The catching has been exceptional. Then came in Fayaz Ahmed. There was a partnership between Fayaz and Zohaib. They tried their best, but I think it was too far for Sharjah tonight. They played good cricket throughout this tournament, but just they could not go beyond that 163 when it matters the most.
Well, that's right, and everything went wrong with Sharjah. Even Fayaz, he tried well, he played some good shots, but the target was huge and he was too late. And these are the moments where Abu Dhabi, they were enjoying the victory. They were enjoying the victory in the final against a big team.
And what an end to the year for Abu Dhabi. They'll be having a big celebration on the New Year night as well. It's a celebration time, and Rohan...
Would you be joining them, Mudassir bhai?
Abu Dhabi is too far for me. I'll stay in Ajman. But definitely I'll have a word with Rohan Mustafa. I'm so happy for him. He has got an opportunity and he delivered for his team. And looking at the match summary of the big game, the final game of D10 2023, winning the toss and opting to bat first. Abu Dhabi started off brilliantly with the bat. Alishan Sharfu, Rohan Mustafa laid that foundation. Rohan Mustafa unbeaten on 73 of 35 balls. Alishan Sharfu managing quick 68 of just 22 balls, and the bowlers went for plenty of runs. Something to cheer for Sharjah. Uzair Khan couple of overs going for 22 runs and a wicket to his name. Hazrat Luqman went for plenty of runs in his first over, giving away 27 runs, but he came back quite well, giving away 11 runs in his next over and a wicket to his name. And in the process, Abu Dhabi posted 163 for the loss of 2 in their allotted 10 overs.
Well, the start wasn't good when they were chasing 163. Everyone was looking a blasting innings from Asif Lala, but his bat remained silent, courtesy some brilliant bowling from Mohammad Mohsin. He bowled 2 overs, 30 for 2. Fayaz, he was struggling there, but 47 not out on 26 deliveries. Mohammad Zuhaib, 39 on 20. They were missing some quick 30 and 40 runs. So in the end, if you talk about, that was a very good victory for Abu Dhabi, and they have won by 39 runs.
And it was a hard-fought battle for all the teams. Every team played quite well. The youngster ECB Blues, they did a pretty good job. So was other teams. And the road to the final has been a brilliant journey, especially talking about Sharjah. They made their way into the semi-final by playing some good cricket. They were up against Ajman, and in the first semi-final, Sharjah getting better of Ajman, winning the game by 23 runs. They were clearly the best side in the tournament. And talking about the semi-final, number 2, Fujairah and Abu Dhabi were up against each other, and the only team to win back-to-back games against Abu Dhabi was Fujairah. They were the favourites, but Abu Dhabi played some good amount of cricket. They posted 107 and they defended the target in style, and they defeated Fujairah to move into the finals. And Sharjah and Abu Dhabi, two dominating sides, were against each other in that big final. And what it matters for these two teams, the final day, they played good cricket, but Sharjah just losing against Abu Dhabi in that final. Abu Dhabi winning the game by 39 runs. So we have the champions of D10 2023. It's Abu Dhabi defeating Sharjah and winning the final by 11 runs. It's time to dive into a short break. Once we are back, we'll bring you the live pictures from the post-match
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the presentation ceremony of the finale of the FanCode Emirates D10. First of all, on behalf of the entire production team, on behalf of all the teams, I would like to congratulate the Sharjah 7 Districts Sports Club management, curator and ground staff for producing this wonderful venue. A round of applause, please, for the ground staff and the curators. And of course, a round of applause for all the umpires, scorers and match referees for their part in the tournament. On behalf of Emirates Cricket and ITW, we would like to thank FanCode, our powered by sponsor, our team sponsors Dafa News, our sports travel partner Dream Set Go, and content partner Sports Eye and Myco. In the presentation party, we have Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee, Mr. Mohammad Haider, owner of the 7 District Sports Club, and Mr. Mohammad Moiz Jaweed, project head of TPT 360. First of all, I would like to invite Mr. Iftikhar Ali to give the Player of the Match award, and it will go to Abu Dhabi's Rohan Mustafa. 73 not out of 35 balls, 11 boundaries and 3 sixes for Rohan. Rohan, I would please like to request you to have a small chat with us. Rohan, was there any pressure on you after getting out for a duck in the semi-final? You must have felt you needed to produce a big performance.
First of all, thanks to Allah. No, I don't think so, because I've been playing from long time and I played a lot of cricket for UAE. There was no pressure, and as I say always, a big match, I have to take responsibility, and alhamdulillah, I'm doing from long time. And again, I will say thanks to Abu Dhabi. They gave me opportunity. They trusted me when there was no one. And when you play for such team, you have a lot of responsibility. That's what I did. And honestly, this man of the match deserve Ali Shan, how he played, how he started the innings, because he take pressure out of me as a senior. Anyhow, thank you very much, and alhamdulillah.
Thank you, Rohan Mustafa. Now I would like to invite Mr. Iftikhar Ali once again to give the Player of the Series award. That goes to Fujairah's Mohammad Irfan, if he is available. 278 runs and 12 wickets. A fantastic performance by the Fujairah all-rounder. Thank you very much, Irfan. Well played. I would now like to call the runners-up captain of Team Sharjah, Haider Ali, for a quick chat, please. Haider, unfortunately, फाइनल का रिजल्ट आपकी तरफ नहीं गया, लेकिन ओवरऑल शारजा ने बहुत ही कमाल की क्रिकेट खेली.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. देखें, 2 टीमें खेल रही हैं, एक ने जीतना एक ने हारना है, और मैं अबू धाबी टीम को मुबारकबाद देता हूँ. बहुत अच्छी क्रिकेट खेले हैं वो, हम स्पेशली हमारे अगेंस्ट. तो ये जिस तरह की वो क्रिकेट खेले हैं वो डिजर्व करते थे इस विन के लिए.
हमारी एक बार डिस्कशन हो रही थी कि फाइनल से पहले एक अनडिफीटेड स्ट्रीक होती है, वो टूट जाए तो थोड़ा सा प्रेशर आएगा. थोड़ा उसका इफेक्ट था, आपको फील होता है?
नहीं, इफ़ेक्ट की बात नहीं है. एक्चुअली हम थोड़ा लैग कर गए थे बॉलिंग में. थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट लड़कों ने बहुत अच्छी एफर्ट की है. बॉलिंग भी बहुत अच्छी हुई है स्पेशली, और फील्डिंग जो हमारी थ्रू आउट द टूर्नामेंट जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा गंदी रही है, जिसने हमें और फाइनल में भी जो हमें इफेक्ट हुआ, और 29 रन जो हमने एक्स्ट्रा दिए हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा हमें हर्ट कर गए.
ओवरऑल D10 का एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था आपका एज अ कैप्टन?
This is my first assignment, so it was very good, and I would like to thank you Sharjah Council जिन्होंने ये मुझे responsibility दी. And I'm really sorry कि हम लोग फाइनल नहीं जीत सके शारजा के लिए, लेकिन मैं उनका बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि उन्होंने ये responsibility दी मुझे.
चलें, आप थोड़ी देर हमारे साथ खड़े रहें. I would like to invite Mohammad Haider to please give the runners-up trophy to Haider Ali and Team Sharjah. Round of applause for Sharjah and Haider Ali, please. A fantastic performance. Hard luck in the end. Thank you, Haider Ali. And now I would like to call on the winning captain of Abu Dhabi, Ali Abid. Please join us. Ali Abid, past में काफी disappointment से, काफी लंबा रास्ता आप लोगों ने नापा, लेकिन in the end, how satisfying is it कि अब आप D10 champions बन गए?
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, काफ़ी साल से पहले स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे, तो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता टीम बिल्ड की. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जैसे अमित सर सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, फिर अबू धाबी काउंसिल स्पेशली मैट बाउचर जो स्पोर्ट्स हब का CEO है वो भी काफ़ी सपोर्ट करता है. तो मतलब सब लोग सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, तो डे बाई डे इम्प्रूव हो रहा है.
तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, आपको क्या लगा था कि इस बार इस एडिशन में क्या खास था कि आप फाइनल को भी कॉन्कर करके वो ट्रॉफी उठा गए?
जी, इस दफ़ा हमारा कम्बिनेशन बहुत अच्छा था, क्योंकि जब हमने टूर्नामेंट स्टार्ट ही किया तो हमें ऊपर से काफ़ी रन मिले। कामरान अच्छा खेल रहा था, रोहन मुस्तफ़ा था, फिर बीच में जब अली शान आया तो एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी हो गया हमारी टीम की। वैसे भी हमारी टीम आपको पता ज़्यादा जल रहती है, तो एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हैं, तो वही है हमारी टीम की खासियत कि एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हैं, तो इसलिए रिजल्ट अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह डे बाई डे बेटर हो रहे हैं।
चलें, very well played and you are deserving champions. I would like to now invite Mr. Mohammad Moiz Jaweed to come and give the winners trophy to the 2023 Emirates D10 champions, Abu Dhabi. Well, those are all the formalities of the presentation ceremony. Now you can go over to the champions board. For everybody else who has been watching, thank you so much. Take care and God bless.
इधर आ,